Our founding ethos is optimism.
Yeah.
We believe there's opportunity in every challenge, and so often building a high-performance team can be challenging. And the thing that drives us is our desire to play to win at 72andSunny. And so we're relentlessly competitive. We want to win, and we want to win on behalf of our clients. And so it makes sense we have a coach's corner where they're talking about how they build teams to win. The play part is important because one of the things that Doc Rivers pointed out was that if people aren't having fun, it's going to be hard for them to stay aligned over the course of a grueling season.
Of a long time.
And we all live grueling seasons in our lives.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of the Ad Podcast. First interview of the last day of Cannes. We are here with Damaune Journey, the Global Chief Client Officer, Global Chief Growth Officer for 72andSunny. Damaune, thanks for coming on, man. Good to see you again.
Thanks for having me, man.
Let's go.
How's it going?
Good, man. Yeah, no, you good. We got to retox to detox.
Rehydration. Exactly.
So, how's your Cannes been so far this year?
It's been awesome.
Yeah.
I've thoroughly enjoyed it. It's been busy as always. You know, it's day 4.
Yep.
I like to say we're in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, we're in the final stretch.
Yeah, exactly. But it's been immeasurable energy and a lot of fun to be had as well.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So, when we talked originally, you gave me the insight that you guys at 72andSunny actually came up with the idea for Sport Beach originally, then it became a Stagwell thing, then it became its own agency this year, or its own group at least.
Yep.
And, popping up at all the most culturally relevant events around the country, All-Stars Week, Super Bowl, CES, etc.
Davos.
Wow, I didn't know about that one, but I'll definitely be looking for that list next year.
Exactly.
But tell me a little bit about, from your perspective, the last year as a growth officer and leveraging this asset as a global force for sport and what you guys do across the network, but also at 72andSunny. How have things changed in the last year?
Yeah, well, what's important is in our world, we sell ideas.
Yeah.
People come to us because they believe we can generate creative ideas based on their audience and the strategy, insights around their strategy, or insights around their audience that has developed into great strategy. But ultimately, they're expecting us to deliver amazing ideas. And there's very few examples that are as visible and obvious as Sport Beach, right? And so that's to take nothing away from the amazing team at Sport Beach, who has helped to build this thing and execute it so beautifully every year, both here in Cannes, but in other places as well. But it's important for us to talk about and share the fact that this idea came from us because this thing is the type of thing that can be done for your brand.
Yeah, right? I love it. So it's almost like a case study that you can walk people through.
It's a walking case study.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And so that's got lots of legs.
I can imagine.
We have lots of clients at Super Bowl. We have got clients and partners and prospects at the All-Star game. So we can go to these places and bring them to this and say, hey, isn't this awesome? I want you to know this idea started here with a great team of people that help to execute it. And the reason the team that helps to execute and expand the idea is so important is because so many of the world's brands today have in-house agencies, and we want to work with them, need to work with them. They've got other agencies that they engage with around areas of their marketing that we don't necessarily support. So it's important for us to demonstrate that we can have an idea, but work with partners to bring it to full life.
Yeah, you can play well with the team, right?
Exactly. So it's a living case study in that regard. And so in the last year, to answer your specific question, it's been magical. We've been able to leverage this to start conversations that have resulted in new business. We've been able to leverage this to have conversations with our clients that are very busy and hard to get in a room and spend time with because they're already here, and extend those relationships, develop those relationships deeper. And so in so many ways, this has been a wonderful platform for us. And beyond that, I think our team has grown, and I'll tell you a bit more about how our office has grown. We're a different size group than we were before, which is really awesome.
We got to interview some folks from the international team in the New York office over the last couple of days. A lot of big wins, Super Bowl campaigns. with Melissa McCartney this year. A lot of growth.
Oh yeah, exactly. So last time we sat down, we were an organization with 4 offices.
Yeah.
And now we've got 6 offices around the globe. So we have
amazing.
a North American group that's LA, New York, and Toronto, which is a new office. And we have an international group that is Singapore, which is a new office, Sydney, and Amsterdam.
Are those acquisitions or organic growth?
No, they're we created the 72andSunny Collective, which were some of these offices were formerly a part of Folsman and Bodefor's.
Got it.
We have
just folding it
brought
in.
those in. And we also have a design firm that wasn't a part of 72andSunny at the time.
Very cool.
That's a part of the 72andSunny Collective called Bruce Mount Design. They're a classically known organization based in Toronto, but has done work across the globe, and they are exquisite design chops.
That's awesome.
And so it's just given us an ability to do more and to service our clients, our global clients, even better.
I love it. So you talked a lot about clients being able to see this as a living case study, also a great connection point, not just a Cannes, but all these amazing events where marketers show up and they're out of the office, they're not dealing with their inbox and the fires that they have to put out, and you've got their attention. One of the other things you guys are known for is getting a lot of talent out to these events.
Yeah.
So, I imagine it changes the dynamic when you've got talent that get to come here, talk about their philanthropy work, talk about the things that they're doing in IP, talk about their entrepreneurial journey. And then when it comes time to recruit them maybe for a campaign, you're not calling CAA to get the big, checkbook out. You might have a relationship already. You can have a more organic conversation about working with the brand. And of course, talent needs to be paid, but I imagine the relationship is a different dynamic when you come to them when they're already like on the text, chain. You can go direct to the source.
100%.
Yep.
And I mean, it's just like you. It's much easier to connect with you when I have your phone number, email address, and we have a rapport. The same thing is true for the athletes, the amazing talent that we bring here and we curate here. But the other part that's interesting is it helps bring opportunities to them too, because we get a chance to understand what they're interested in, and the alignment becomes tighter and more obvious, as opposed to some people sitting in a room saying, I think this person will be great for this for A, B, and C.
But they have no context. They've never talked to them. Yeah.
Exactly. Whereas if you understand someone's real interests or where they're from and what they want to do, then we can partner with them in a way that's even more authentic. And authenticity is what we're really trying to accomplish in our storytelling, because modern consumers can sniff out BS faster than anything else. And so we can circumvent that risk in many ways by having some of these deep relationships, and it helps out very much.
Yeah, I love it. When I helped facilitate your panel with Google and CarMax earlier in the year, I thought the really cool insight from both of those works was, the talent that was featured and the final creative were both kind of pulled out of their life experience. One of the players was a drummer, and that became kind of the essence of the CarMax work. And then, I think the Doppelganger campaign, like that was very much like based on like a story that came from Steph Curry, like he expressed to your team, and those are the
loyal
things.
Man in sports, right? Like, if he's willing to switch phones, I mean, he's never switched his team, he's never switched his phone, he has the same routine, and for him to be able to say, hey, listen, I'm switching now.
So I imagine those are the stories that can come out of like a cool organic conversation at an event like this.
100%. And in many ways, athletes are often shielded from the agencies that are doing the work. Even if they're in a campaign, they know the brand is paying them. They don't know the people who are helping to create the environment. And so this gives us a chance to make sure they know who we are. And what I've noticed is after they get a chance to understand, meet us as people, because, I think
we're all humans at the end of the day.
We're all humans at the end of the day, and frankly, objectively, I think we're an awesome group of human beings. We're not we don't have any assholes in our group.
The typical suit, as they say.
No, we're not typical suit. But once they understand that and spend time with us at the beach, and even sometimes in casual settings, in the place where we have the beach, they want to work with us. And so they'll come to us and say, hey, listen, this is the sort of thing I'm thinking about.
I got an idea. This is the sort of brands I want to work with, et cetera, et cetera. And so it allows for a true relationship, which I think is different. We don't cut out the agents, because they have a job to do and they deserve to get paid for it. But at the same time, a direct connection makes things get lost in the telephone game
100%.
When you have to deal through intermediaries.
Including time, including,
all the things.
and so all that stuff can be managed.
I love it. So what's going on your thought leadership schedule this week? I'm sure you did a ton of stuff, but any highlights stand out so far of talks or panels or things that you were involved either here or off-site that you felt like got your guys' message out there, got some exciting seeds planted out into the can world?
Well, I had the great fortune of having a chance to lead a workshop that we hosted for the very first time here.
Nice.
At Sport Beach. We've been talking for years. I've been saying there's a connection between high-level marketers who are and business leaders who are actively trying to build organizations that are high performance and that win.
Nice. So kind of imparting your culture.
Yes. And coaches who do the exact same thing every day on the court of the field.
Let's go. That's smart.
This year we had the chance to have Coach's Corner for the first time after a number of years of discussion. Doc Rivers, the Hall of Fame coach
Let's go.
from the NBA was there, and Candace Parker was there.
Wow.
And indeed, our client, who is a leader in jobs and in workforce and in leadership, they agreed to sponsor this workshop. So we had 55 or so senior marketers and business leaders to sit and have a moment with Doc Rivers and Candace Parker, and they walked us through how to build a high-performance team and all the challenges that come with that. Selecting talent, recruiting talent, coaching talent, building a team, keeping talent, building a plan, alignment, all of that. And these people walked away with pages of notes. I mean, it was like nothing I've ever seen.
Wow.
So that was remarkable to see, again, come to life, but also to see how much it poured into people. And it was on Monday morning.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Beginning of the week.
That's a smart time to do it. Kick it off right away when people are fresh. They're still maybe in a mindset where they're down to learn and they haven't quite, got into the rhythm of Can where it just becomes, a lot of socializing. So
100%.
That seems like smart timing. You guys really thought things out well.
Yeah, that was super high quality on my board. And I had a chance to sit down with Sue Bird and Chris Paul and our Adobe client, and we talked about ball and business and brands and how fandom has changed over the course of time for two Hall of Famers Chris is going to be a Hall of Famer who played 21 years in their respective sports. They've watched fans change, and they're now they're owners in leagues themselves, which is remarkable because now they're trying to figure out how do we connect to fan bases, and Adobe's doing so much work with creativity and different tools that they provide for leagues to engage fans. That was a panel that allowed for some really interesting insights as well.
That's amazing.
Anyway,
I love it, man.
It's always fun to be able to do those sort of things.
Let's go. All right. Anything you want to tease out on today's schedule that you think is must-see TV?
Well, there's a lot of things going on. I can't tease anything about today, but I can tell you we had a roundtable yesterday around the new pro football league, pro flag football league that is coming to life.
Yeah,
next year.
That space is just getting crazy.
It's fascinating, and we're very proud to say that we were part of bringing it to life in so many ways with some of our work from about 4 Super Bowls ago with Deanna Flores and the Super Bowl.
I remember
NFL.
That was cool.
And so we were in this room yesterday with the NFL, the Tomorrow Sports Group that runs TGL and other alternate leagues or emerging leagues. They'll be running the pro football league. Russell Wilson was there, and Ashley Clam was there, and our founder Glenn Cole was there. So it was our co-founder Glenn Cole was there. So it was amazing to be able to have a group of brands who are interested in what's next, getting a chance to learn about what's next from us and our partners.
Pretty cool.
It was really fascinating.
That's awesome. Well, Damien, always good to sit down with you, wrap for a little bit.
Back
if folks at home want to continue to follow up with your amazing thought leadership or connect with the agency, where would you like to send folks?
We can always go to 72andsunny.com. You can check us out on Instagram or on LinkedIn. That's where you'll see latest work, latest news, hottest campaigns, and I'm easy to find. I'm Damaune Journey on LinkedIn. The only one.
We'll link to it.
All right,
Thanks,
absolutely.
brother. Always appreciate you. Thanks for the invite this week.
No problem.
Let's go.
On YouTube, finding the right audience to build a media plan requires hours of research. And optimizing campaigns is time-consuming and a bit of a guessing game. That's why we built technology to do it for you. Strike Social.